Hi everybody, Radical Gardener here. How are you? Welcome to the people that have found me once again. Thanks for searching. That should be pretty easy now. If you put in Radical Gardener, this channel should come up. But you never know. I never know. Uh, let's see. It is 50 degrees out. It is so beautiful out today. A little bit of that nip in the air. It's spring. There's green things showing up in my yard, my front yard, because it looks pretty bare and horrible through the winter because I did the whole chop and drop thing. And so we'll just see how, if that really did make a difference, as things begin to grow. And if it didn't make that much of a difference, I don't know if I'll do it again just because it looks so crappy through the winter. But I don't know. Did I really mind that? Not really. So maybe it's more about, not maybe, but it's more about the health of the soil, isn't it, than my aesthetics during the winter. But I'm going to paint the beds this weekend. I'm going to paint them all one color. Now they're like green and yellow, so I'm going to go with kind of a deeper red. It's a darker color. It will help to hold the heat in. And as you know, we're going to be starting the greenhouse. Sean will be building that for us. And I know he's not going to get to it till the end of April. And honestly, it's just fine with me. So I was looking at the temperatures for the next week, the predicted temperatures. And it's we've got thunderstorms. Well, let's see, what is this for? So what are we? All right, so tomorrow, mid-40s, Friday, mid-50s, Saturday, 60s. And we're going at, the lows are between 35 and 40. So there are things I can put in the ground. Just about done with that massive list that I put together. I will have it finished tonight. And some sewing I need to do, but today, 2 hours ago, I finished my fiction, my novel, We Are Not Good Girls, and it's called We Are Not Good Girls, Rhythm of the Road. I finished formatting it because you have to format it for the template that it's going in. And I sent the cover off to the artist, and my bio, and so everything is there. And now it's just a matter of putting it together, proofing it one more time, and then it's off into Amazon land. So I'll let you know when that is. And it really is. It really is good. I think it's really heartfelt. It's really honest. I'm brutally honest about myself and what I was going through at the time. And even though it's fiction, there's so much in there that actually happened. And it was just really important to tell that story. And being with women that were larger than life, really strong, really flawed, being around them and having to be the leader of those women was life changing. You're always in self-analysis, if you're aware at all, when you're the leader or the boss or in management. You should always be checking in and seeing what you're doing and why you're doing it or how you're doing it. How can you be better? Is it personal? You have to ask yourself a lot of questions so that you can be really fair and you can run a healthy organization. And that's what a band is. So anyways, I'm really glad I got the story out there. I've gotten it out there as a play. It did really well as a play. I think we've put it up 12 different times with 4 or 5 different directors. The last time I directed it, and that was really, I thought it was one of the best versions that we had done, because by then I really knew the story and knew how I wanted to tell it when it was on stage. So the only thing that's, really hasn't had a life out of those 3 projects that were connected to We Are Not Good Girls is the screenplay. And a lot of people looked at that screenplay. A lot of people really liked that screenplay, but it just never took. And so it didn't. So there you go. And I just want it on Amazon. I want the book to have a life. I don't want it just to sit here. I spent a lot of time developing that story and a lot of projects around it. So it's wonderful that I have a chance to just put it out there, and and I know the blues community will really respond to it, because that really is how it was when we were touring in the 80s, and so they're going to really be able to relate to it. But anybody will, because it's giving you the inside scoop of what it's really like behind the scenes, and I think people are interested in that. So that's done. That was huge. Now I have a book of poetry called Above My Hair. That is going to take no time at all. That will be done next week. So now I'm starting to set up interviews that I want to do. And of course, this thing with having my garden all planned. So that will be done by tomorrow. So I'm kicking butt. I'm really kicking butt here. All right, so let's talk about what I really want to talk about today. And so let me start with this. So when I was talking about soap and ordering Dr. Bronner's, a colorist, she's one of our the subscribers, and she's been with this channel for a long time. She said that a friend of hers had brought her or bought her goat soap. I thought, oh, goat soap, well, I want to know about that. She said it's really good. This light might be bothering some of you just looking into it. How's that, you guys? Is that better? Okay. So let me just with this. Okay, there you go. So anyways, so I started looking it up. Well, when I first started looking at it, it's really expensive. I mean, $5 flat for shipping. So whenever you order, it's $5 for shipping. And the soap, oh, okay, I was looking at something else. So the bars of soap are $2.95. So I guess if you order a lot of soap, bar soap, okay, the $5 shipping. So that's that. So it's a site called Silly Goats Soap Company. They have all kinds of things: bath accessories, bath bombs, a face moisturizer, and then they also talk about skin issues, and that they make a salve for it, and they talk about psoriasis. So I'm going to just sidestep here for a minute. Anything on your skin is liver, okay? Anything on your skin is liver. Psoriasis is liver. It's liver related. So it means that the liver is toxic when your skin is breaking out in these rashes, and that's because there's too much heat. So psoriasis is caused by the inflammation and the heat in the body, right? So I had it as a kid, and so let's talk about what actually works for that. Besides a liver cleanse, you have to use something that gets rid of the inflammation. Well, we know C60 does that, but I'm going to grab a salve, and I talked to you about it before, and because you took down my channels, I'll who cares if I repeat something, but let me grab it. I thought I had it here. Okay, here I am. All right, you can get this in a much bigger, but it's called Spring Wind Ointment. You see that? And this, it's Chinese herbs, but the company is in Berkeley, California. This is what it looks like. I'm telling you, if you have a rash or psoriasis or anything on your body that's heat related, and I can't think of anything on your skin that's not heat related. Even a mosquito bite is really itching because of the heat of the inflammation. If you can cool it down. So I just had, because I'm still detoxing sometimes, and I just had a little bit of a rash, a really little one, and I put this on, and it's gone within. It's not gone. It stops bothering you within a couple minutes, right? You're no longer scratching. And it's usually gone later in the day. So spring wind. And this is called the, they just have the ointment, and then they have the burn cream, and I use it for that too. So I don't care which one I use, both of them work. So, and I'll put the link below. It's not cheap, and they have bigger jars. This jar will last me for over a year. Over a year. It's fantastic stuff. All right, so let's go back to the goat soap. All right, so I started looking around. All right, so it looks like basic goat milk soap is $2.95. But they also, I don't know, is it this channel? This is another site called Goat Milk Stuff. And they have liquid goat milk soap that you can order in a foamer. Wow, that was hard to say. And they have all kinds of scents that you can choose from. Almond, black raspberry, citrus, tea, honeysuckle, lavender, lemongrass, OMH, rosemary, mint, tea tree, and unscented. So that's lovely. And the prices, oh my gosh, black raspberry. All right, so I'm looking for the prices now. Shop and lotions. Well, lotion soaps. It's not really coming up in any expedient way. So I'm going to leave this site for you and you can check it out. But it's a lovely site. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Oh, they have all kinds of lotions and stuff. Wow. This is a pretty cool site, you guys. Check it out. Goat milk stuff. Okay, moving on. Here we go to the dreaded Amazon. But seeing these other prices I was looking at, Amazon isn't beating their price. I mean, again, we've got the free shipping. So here they have handmade goat milk soap, oatmeal and coconut oil soap. And they are, let's see, for a 2-pack, no, that's not a great price. A 2-pack has 3, 6, well, it's about $2 a bar, not bad. Here's another one that is 8 to 10 soap bars for $24. So we're looking at around $2 to $3 a bar of soap. Some of them are much, more expensive, but it looks like that's the general price. And again, I'll put this down below. If you're really sensitive to soap, but you want to use soap on your skin, I don't. I just use warm water, and I have one of those scrubby washcloths. It's a Korean washcloth, and it's really rough. And I just use warm water. And I do soap, on the bits that you need to do it on, the little naughty bits. But I basically just use warm water on my face and on my arms and stuff. And then twice a year, I usually go somewhere and I have, to a spa. And I go and I have them just brush me down. I mean, really brush me down. And I did that 6 months after I was on the C60, and it made a real big difference because so many of the toxins are coming out of your pores. You can definitely do this stuff at home. I'm just sharing it with you, just what I did. And sometimes I want to be treated special. All right, now the last thing is how to make your own goat's milk soap. So if you have goats, forget buying the stuff. You can just make your own. The ingredients, coconut oil, olive oil, lard, goat milk, lye, essential oils. And if you want to add anything like lavender flowers, oatmeal, anything like that. And then they have a step-by-step way of making your goat milk soap. I wish I was closer to my brother and my sister-in-law because they're in... They're by Gig Harbor. They live around Gig Harbor out in the Northwest in Washington, the state of Washington, and they have goats. But I don't think I'm going to have them ship me goat milk. All right, so that's that. I'm going to go ahead and link all that below. Just a nice quick video for you today. I'll try and check in every day with something new, with some new information. So Radical Gardener, from my garden to yours, may garden always grow. I'm sending you a ton of love, and I'll see you soon, you guys, okay? Don't forget to share my video, and please thumbs up. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye.